Hello, it's Adonis Turner at Rebirth Fitness, and here's my 10-week program after the powerlifting meet I had on April 11th, where I totaled 1438.5 and went 8 for 9 in all my lifts. Essentially, it's just a slight modification of the program I already have in the videos, and I'll put the link in the description. Long story short, let's get to the workout. First, week 1, we have sets of 5, 4s, 3s, 2s, and 1s. Essentially what that means is for the set percentages of your 1 rep max, you'll do 70% to 75%, 70% to 75% sets of 5, and you'll do 4s, 3s, 2s, and then for the last one, you'll do singles from 95% until failure. I did this in my last program, and I added a lot to my squat, because that's what I did it for, and my bench, if I remember correctly. For my squat, I added 40 pounds in 2 months using this program, and I ended up adding around 120 pounds from August to April to my squat, which I was pretty happy with. For the deadlift program, I didn't do this yet, but I'm doing it now. I was using the Calabrito method, which helped me add 65 pounds in roughly the same amount of time to my deadlift. But I'm using my program now just to change it up for deadlift, overhead press, bench, and squat. Next, we have singles from 75 to 80%. The rep work is supposed to, be kind of pre-fatigue for the singles. So if you're able to hit a PR on one of these days, for instance, you know that you have more in you because of the fact that you had so many sets before. So if you hit a PR on set 13 or something of that nature, you know that you can do more weight if it was just completely fresh. So 70 to 75 for 5s, 4s, 3s, 2, 1s, and the percentages are associated with the reps here, and the singles are from 75 to 80%. Essentially for these numbers, like I said in the previous video, you're not doing this twice, you're just adding 5 pounds and then you're proceeding on to going into the ending weight. For instance, yesterday was week 2 for me for deadlift, so I did 420 to 420 to 455 or something like that for sets of 4. Then I did 460 to 485 for singles, which was pretty tough, and I had no belt for some of them and with the belt for some of them. You'll see that in the video later this week. For the 5th week, I'll be starting 95% singles and going until I miss. So literally going until I cannot get it. So not when it's a hard grinder, when I know when I reach a weight that I'm going to fail at. So I have goals for this for my next cycle, which are basically associated with my powerlifting meet goals that are going to happen at Worlds in August. 545 squat is a roughly set 9 on this day. 340 bench is around the same, and then 585 deadlift. So essentially my goal is go from 95%, add 5 pound increments each set. I think I forgot to mention that actually. There's 5 pound increments in between each set, because if you do 10 pound increments, you get less sets ultimately. So you start 95%, you go until failure. For that one, I'm trying to get 545 squat, then 340 bench, 95% of 330s, 315. So that would be set 7, and then 585 deadlift. 585 deadlift, I'd be starting at 545 and then adding 5 pounds until that, which would be roughly set 9. So there you have it, folks. That's just a quick outline of the program. I'm not going to go into great detail because I already have a video about this earlier like 3 or 4 months ago, but I'll put a link in the description. That's roughly like 10 to 15 minutes long, and it has examples of accessory works and thoughts of that nature. So just as an overview and summary, here's the set percentages, and then you do singles. The weight you span over the entire workout, this is just your main set. This isn't your whole workout. For the main set, you increase 10% per workout. So you go from 70 to 80, then 75 to 85, and so on and so forth. Week 1 is sets of 5. Week 2 is sets of 4. Week 3 is sets of 3. Week 4 sets of 2. And then last week was what you've been preparing for this whole time, is singles from 95%. And the goal is to at least tie a PR. I have 10 weeks on here as far as the program, because I do I do so much volume in one workout that I do everything in a 2-week rotation. So I only squat, bench, deadlift, and overhead press twice a month because I do in excess of 25 sets per workout. So that's just something I do. You don't have to do the same thing, but that's just an option. And here are my goals, and I'm hoping to total around like over 1530 at the meet, which is almost a 100-pound improvement in 16 weeks. So I'd be happy about that if I got it. And there you have it. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns or thoughts about trying this program, just let me know. If I didn't explain something, just ask me a question. And later this week, I'll have the training footage for today, and I'll have a video later this week about goal setting and ideas to implement when you set goals for anything in life, or school, working out, or whatever you do and whatever you choose. So thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and comment and share. Have a good one.